Hello and welcome to the final part of our three-part series called Songs from the Bridge here in the Riverbank Arts Centre in Newbridge. I'm your host Tia Burke and I'm joined today by APPO, a local singer-songwriter, and he's going to open up the show with a song called Don't Let the Dark In.
I tried to give you everything, but you just threw it back. Well, I've nothing left to give you now. Girl, I've fallen off the tracks, and I tried to search for meaning, but every time I fall out of line, running short on emotions, baby. We're running out of time. So don't let the dark in. Pay no heed to those lies. Yeah, don't let the dark in. Our love is gonna die. Our things will never be the same again. But maybe it's me that's changed. All my words are falling short now, girl. Yeah, you must admit it's strange. And we play with each other's affections. Yeah, we're hoping to see the light. But the dark is falling on us now. We just talk to be polite. So don't let the dark in. Pay no heed to those lies. Yeah, don't let the dark in. Our love is gonna die. So one more time, let me hold you. Girl, it's just for the memory. Loving you is something I'll never regret. You made a better man of me. So don't let the dark in. Pay no heed to those lies. Yeah, don't let the dark in. Our love is gonna die.
Love that tune, that's really nice. How are you and how are you getting on?
Not too bad.
Yeah.
As well as to be expected, I suppose, and all the madness that's
yeah,
going on.
I know. So what's your connection to Newbridge?
Well, I lived here all my life.
Yeah.
I suppose it's a good connection than anything.
Yeah.
I suppose it's the people in it. Well, it was the people in it, I suppose. It's changed a lot since I was growing up or whatever. It's a lot. Newbridge is a lot different than when I was growing up. It was more of a local town. Everybody knew everybody. Now it's gone a bit cosmopolitan, as they say. And yeah.
Yeah. So, how did you get into music? Kind of, were you growing up in Newbridge and kind of playing music around?
I got into music through my brothers years ago, listening to Bob Dylan and all your local standards. Then learned to play the guitar in school, and then just took it from there really, and pottered around a lot.
Yeah.
Wouldn't say I've done a lot of
Again, or
proper gigging, like until I was probably in my 30s.
Yeah.
Probably, but messed around a lot with music and played a lot, like in bands and that never took off.
Yeah.
As they say.
So were you kind of in bands in kind of in your 20s and teenage years?
In my teenage years, I was. In my 20s, I wasn't. I was living the life. I was living the lifestyle, but not playing the music.
So I was wondering, like, so you learned music from, was it your brothers?
No, I didn't learn music from my brothers. No, they sort of
influence.
Their influences, rubbed off on me, like the likes of Dylan and stuff like that. And bit of then go through friends and stuff like that, you'll get to listen to their music, like the Doors and stuff like that. And it was always back in the day bands I was sort of into. I was never into what's happening now, really. So.
And would anyone kind of in your family have been kind of musical, or was it something you just kind of picked up yourself? No,
that's sort of the black sheep of the family. All right. It was more influenced through friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That music sort of, that's the way I learned music that way. Doing a bit of trad stuff as well in the early days as well, sort of.
Definitely.
Session music, it was pretty good too.
Would you have played in kind of pubs around?
Yeah, we would have messed around in pubs and all for the free drink.
Yeah.
Nothing serious, it was always just thrown together sort of a thing.
Yeah. So what kind of music would you say your kind of style is, or who are you kind of most drawn to?
I'm not too sure really. There's a lot. I would be into sort of country blues music and stuff like that.
Kind of folky, kind of like
kind
Dylan
of folky,
Dylan
stuff, but sort of maybe in bits of his career,
bits,
I suppose listening to Tom Waits and Nick Cave and people like that, I suppose they'd really sort of mould as a.
They're definitely my favourites.
So it was sort of them sort of guys that sort of.
Did you ever see any of them live?
I haven't. No.
Yeah.
I've seen Dylan, but I didn't go, but that was.
I think we're going to pop into another tune. If you want to play Voodoo Moon, I think is the next tune.
Perfect. Okay, thank you. The nitro's on the coat of stars. You curse the voodoo moon. Sweet melodies blast out of stolen cars as we march upon these ancient ruins. We raise the glass to the dead and unborn, then carefully threw our dreams away. In this unconscious ambience of a charming love, it's in this moment that I wanna stay. Said I'd love to say I love you, but I know it's too soon. Just take a walk with me beneath the voodoo moon. And I'd love to say I love you, but I know it's too soon. Just take a walk with me beneath the voodoo moon, beneath the voodoo moon. I whispered softly at her ear and caught a laugh so enchanting. The midnight song softly broke the silence as our tired feet started dancing. The water glitters, it's moonlight silver. You are the light of my life. Baby, somewhere, somehow, baby, I'm gonna get mine. There'd be no trouble or strife. Said I'd love to say I love you, but I know it's too soon. Just take a walk with me beneath the voodoo moon. And I'd love to say I love you, but I know it's too soon. Just take a walk with me beneath the voodoo moon, beneath the voodoo moon. The twilight world shines a light through my heart as I swallow her delicate voice. She leaves me for dead with stolen melodies, swirling tongues, twisted and bent. This voodoo moon is playing tricks on us, so baby, can't you see that you were born to be my girl, but I was born to be free. I was born to be free. Said I'd love to say I love you, but I know it's too soon. Just take a walk with me beneath the voodoo moon. And I'd love to say I love you, but I know it's too soon. Just take a walk with me beneath the voodoo moon, beneath the voodoo moon.
I love that tune. It's really cool. I definitely can hear kind of the cave influence and kind of Tom Waits kind of there.
There is a little bit, all right.
Yeah, I love both of those artists. So I heard that you kind of recorded an album during lockdown. So tell me about the process of that.
Yeah, well, so not really through lockdown. It was a long process. It was stuff that was done. Some of it was done years ago.
Yeah.
And I was disillusioned with the whole music thing. They couldn't get it together. And then COVID happened, and a friend of mine who's a producer here in Newbridge as well, Rubber Keo, a big out to Rubber, he got a hold of it and he got to listen to it, and he said, look, if I could do anything with it, I'll let you know, and if not, we'll just scrap it.
Yeah,
so I said, fine, no problem. So he went and had a look at it, and he said, yeah, we could definitely do something with that. We do this, and this.
Yeah.
So we did this, and this. And yeah, it came out well. It worked out really well. So we're back. We're back.
You're happy with it, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have any kind of plans for releasing that at the minute? Or is this,
yes, it'd more than likely be end of August, September.
Brilliant, yeah. So we'll definitely get people to check that out.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. And like, who would you say, if you could compare the album to kind of, I know you can't really compare your own work to someone else's completely, but if you could give it kind of a style or a sort of album that would like match it, who would you put beside it?
It'd be, I don't know, well, because some of it is, the songs on the album, there's country songs, there's your standard sort of rock and roll-y type songs, then you have songs like that sort of Nick Cahill, Tom Waits thing, and there's blues on it, so it's like, it's
kind of a collection of,
it's a collection of music that I like.
Brilliant,
probably, yeah.
What do you think would be like the mood of the album, I suppose?
I suppose the theme of the album would be a sort of a breakup.
Yeah.
It was written, like that album should have been done maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, it should have been out 10 years ago, but through every fault of myself, it didn't. And so it's weird going back to it now, you know, even listening to it now, like the emotions that I had for 10 years ago is different than now, so that's why it's probably a little bit odd when it does come out. I'd probably be more relieved than anything else.
Yeah.
It was actually holding me back, to be honest, like, because you can't move
all
forward
those
unless I
songs,
had those songs, and So now that it's out and all that, it's freed me up to do more, and so
Definitely, yeah.
it's good. Yeah, so that's.
It's a great, like, I can't wait to hear it personally, because I love the 2 tracks you've shown us so
Cool.
far.
Thank you very much.
So we're going to go into another song by you, APPO, and this is an original song called Bad Man.
Oh, the devil stole my woman, gave me this guitar instead. And I can't get that woman out of my head. Yeah, she was my true love. Yeah, the best I've ever had. But the devil stole my woman. Now he's turned the good man bad. I'm a bad man, baby, a bad man. I'm a bad man, baby, a bad man. Oh, the devil stole my woman, gave me this guitar instead. And I'll play that lonesome tune till my fingers bled. Oh, my lips spit out vengeance as the melody seeks redemption, as my soul predicts the balance, as my body holds temptation. I'm a bad man, baby, a bad man. I'm a bad man, baby, a bad man. Won't you pray for me, sweet angel? Won't you pray for me, darling, please? Yeah, the devil stole my woman and gave me this guitar instead. I ain't got nobody to share my bed. All the winter winds are coming and I'm all alone and sad. But the devil stole my woman, now he's turned the good man bad. I'm a bad man, baby, a bad man. I'm a bad man, baby, a bad man. Well, I'm a bad man, I'm a bad man, I'm a bad man.
I really love that song. It sounds like it would suit like a Sons of Anarchy soundtrack or something on Netflix.
Yeah.
It sounds like one of those tunes.
That's actually a new one, so
Yeah, it's real nice.
thank you.
It would sound really good in some sort of TV show or something. I definitely could hear it.
Cool.
So I heard that you kind of toured Portugal for a little bit and did a few gigs over there.
Yeah, we did a few gigs
what
over
was that
there.
like?
Yeah, that was kind of hectic.
Hectic,
Warm.
Yeah, definitely different to our weather.
Yeah, it's tough doing gigs in warm weather. But for me, it's tough doing
Yeah.
anything in warm weather. But yeah, no, it was really good. Yeah, I did a big festival like in a town, and it was great. It was.
Did you do that for like a few years, or was that
No,
just,
no,
kind of once off?
we only did it once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I did it twice. I did it with the band first, and
Yeah,
then I did a solo thing then afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, deadly. I would love to get kind of touring, kind of outside of Ireland for a bit. After COVID.
Yeah, it's a different experience.
Yeah,
all right,
definitely. Yeah, we'd love to get going and doing that sort of stuff. I was wondering, what's your kind of favourite gig up to date?
My favourite gig up to date, believe it or not, was probably Arcade Fire. I went to see Arcade Fire. I can't remember now. It was a good few years ago now, but I was very hungover, didn't want to go to the gig.
Yeah.
Like, oh no. And Jesus, yeah, I was uplifted afterwards when I came out. I was going,
Yeah,
oh, it was
definitely.
like being at mass. It was great.
They're brilliant, yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
There's some show. I'd love to go see them. There's definitely so many gigs. I'm just going to any of them if they come over
Well,
here.
I'll say everybody's going to every gig now.
Yeah. So, do you have any kind of mad gig stories from? If you don't have to. Family friendly.
Oh, my mum's going to be watching this. Not really, no. Because I'm not. I before gigs or anything like that, I'm very in myself.
Yeah.
I'm not very talkative. I'm not very. You
Just
know,
kinda
I'm
get
not very
focused.
social. Like, no, I don't want anybody around me. I don't.
Yeah.
And it's not because it's just the way I am.
Yeah.
I'd probably sit there and worry for an hour.
Yeah.
About all the things that could go wrong.
Yeah.
And then, it's a bit of it's like
Gig anxiety, I suppose.
yeah, that type of thing. Like
So I think that's where we're going to end our interview for today. But thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And I'd like to say thanks to all the crew as well for this amazing opportunity to create a platform for local Irish artists.
It is. It's great. Thank
yeah.
you.
and thanks to the Riverbank and Junefest for all this, putting this all together. And thanks everyone for watching. We really appreciate the support. And please do check out the artists that we've had on: Megan O'Neill, Roisin McAlinden and APPO. They're all local artists and they would really appreciate your support. So do check them out, and thank you for watching.
Ah, the winter winds are coming, and I'm all alone and sad. But the devil stole my woman, now he's turned the good man bad. I'm a bad man, baby, a bad man. I'm a bad man, baby, a bad man. Well, I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man.